Welcome everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Please subscribe to the channel, DBoss Networks, and follow me on Instagram, IG at DBoss_1. Also, Facebook, Sweet the Boss, not sweet like sugar, sweet as in a hotel suite, and also subscribe to the guests. But anyways, today we have somebody that's a big guy here, and we're gonna find out all about. He's very busy, but you know what? We finally got to lock him down to see what he's up to. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you TREY BANZ.
Cheer. What up? Thanks for having me.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Trying to figure it all out.
So can you tell everybody where you come from? Hello, are you there?
You said
I can.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell everybody where you come from? Because we're gonna hear you.
Okay, I am from Michigan. So actually Canada's not really far. I think we like right across the bridge from each other. So we kind of like in the same vicinity a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, I live in Michigan and I was born in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So yeah, for sure.
So you're all Michigan.
Yeah, well, I grew up in Atlanta though, so like that's where I kind of got like a southern sound, and so I kind of mix kind of both in there a little bit. So I got best of both worlds, I guess.
So what do you prefer, Atlanta or Michigan?
That's tough. That's a tough question because I mean I don't know. My fan base is pretty dope in both places, so I've just really been blessed. So I guess I really wouldn't pick. I'm just blessed. So both.
Okay. So TREY BANZ, how did you come up with that name, or is that your name?
Well, I mean, TREY BANZ came from a friend of mine. We were just kind of sitting making some music, and then they were like, why don't you just, how about TREY BANZ, like Ray Bans? And I'm like, well, it can't just be TREY BANZ. How about make it like an acronym or make it mean something? So I kind of just we was playing around with it, and we just kind of stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Made it have a little bit of meaning. So
TREY BANZ. Well, I like it. It flows good. And what about the ROTN? What's that stand for?
Also, Royalty of the North. That's really just like my camp and my team and everybody around me and everybody that believes in my movement, and anybody that believes in the movement or want to be a part of the team. Then everybody's royal. So it's Royalty of the North.
Oh, okay. Well, we the North. We are the North here.
Exactly. That's how you're royalty. See, you already royalty.
Canada, we the North. Raptors, we the North.
Definitely.
Our basketball team, we came through after all these years finally, so we're at least.
And y'all have great dispensaries, so shout out to Canada,
So how long have you been in the industry?
My whole life, to be honest. I had a singing group when I was a kid, so we would travel and drive around and sing and go to different places, and the girls would chase us, and it was just kind of crazy. And then of course puberty came, and so I fell in love with poetry and just started writing, and then freestyling and going to different battles. I was go to different lunches and join different battles and all that cool stuff. So I always just kind of been entertaining, and this was just something I always wanted to do.
So you said you had a band. So what kind of a band was it? A hip hop band, or was it? Then you went to So you got to break it down.
It was a singing group, so we sing. We were singing songs, and just we would mimic other artists and sing their songs, and just go to different schools and like perform. I was kind of big on like Sammy. I don't know if you know what that was, like back in the day. Sammy was like this big thing, and so that was kind of like the whole image we were going after.
I don't know what Sammy is, because probably a lot of people don't know what it is. So tell us what Sammy is. What's Sammy?
He was an old singer, so like he was a big artist when I was in elementary
Sammy
school.
Davis?
No, he was just a singer. Like he just had like he was an Atlanta artist. So
Oh, okay.
um,
Okay.
for those people that know, you know what I'm saying. He didn't get his
We're
biggest. He
taking it
probably
back.
should have.
We're taking it back, Trey Banz. We're taking it back.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Okay. So what about, okay. So you did that. You did that. So what inspires you to do what you do every day?
Really just everybody around me and my team, like everybody pushing everybody and just we always pushing each other to do the next best thing. And you know, like I was telling you earlier, like I have my girls basketball team, and so I've been coaching them since third grade, and so you know we're able to get them sponsors this year and all this cool stuff, and just keep striving and just other accomplishments. And as long as everybody around me has goals and dreams, like you know, we're always gonna stay busy and stay working. And so you know, I just make everybody goals and dreams mine, and we make it all happen. You know.
Okay. So you say that you have, is it, what's it, college basketball, high school
No,
basketball? What kind
they're in fifth grade.
of, ooh, so you're getting them from the young.
Well, yeah, we've been working together since they were in third grade, but they're a really good team. We've been undefeated for a while, so
Wow.
we're pretty good.
So a lot of people from the same school, or just is this, or this is like an outside team
Yeah,
that
so they
people
all
are.
go to school together. They're in the same school, so um, like my city's a small city, just like a lot of land and you know just stuff, and so they all been together for this for the past like 2 seasons. So nobody does too much moving where I'm from, so you know.
Oh gosh. Well, that's good to see these. They're pretty good. These you said they're fifth graders, right? Well, they pretty must be
Yeah, they
really,
just got
really good.
invited out to New York. They're gonna be playing in New York. And they just got, like I said, gained a bunch of different sponsors, and so they'll be getting like a bunch of different clothes and gear and all that cool stuff. So I'm really proud of them for sure.
Well, and you being a singer that's so busy, and you got
Well,
that in your
yeah,
schedule.
well that kind of I just kind of use that as a platform to be like, okay, now that I'm getting bigger, I'll just kind of use my sponsors and things like that and reach out to them and blow this up, and so it's always things for me are always bigger than music. And so, I want to stay in the community and I want to, build college athletes and get these, the new generation to the next level. That's important to me. And, they lifted the college, the ban now so that the athletes can make money. And so I'm going to be starting a new young athletes agency with a team of mine. And so, it'd just be amazing that if we can create young millionaires before they even get to college, before they ever get to these next levels, if we can do these things, that'd be amazing.
Wow. So did you play basketball too?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Did you play basketball also?
My phone acting so
Oh,
crazy.
sorry.
Are you in there?
Did you play basketball?
Oh yeah, so yeah, I played a little bit of basketball. I played football. I fought MMA, and so I had 3 titles when I was fighting. And so I was definitely always an athlete. So it kind of just trickled over for sure.
And look at you now. Now you're an entertainer, and you're doing. Then you're going to be giving. So what are you doing? You doing girls teams or boys team or both?
Yeah, I just have a girls team right now. I coach a little bit of coaching on the football side as well, with the youth
Okay.
football team. So I definitely all around coaching. That's just what I want to do after music for sure. I want to build a facility, to have athletes in and them able to work out all year round and just be better at and hone in their craft. I'm gonna start a young reporters as well. So I want reporters to be able to report at a young age these different athletes and every level so that they're able to get to the next level. And so it's not going to be new to them when they get to college. And when they get to these next levels, it'll be, they've been doing it since middle school, and they're on. So that's the plan, is just building athletes for today to be better tomorrow.
Wow. That's really, I'm really proud of you for that. Now, what about, so who have you worked with in your music industry?
I've done a Man, shout out to Mob Top. That's the newest thing is Mob Top. I just got back from New York, like literally this morning. So we did a feature as well, and I did a show with him. And so I've done a lot of big shows. Moneybag Yo, I did Little Baby. I've done. I don't. To be honest, like I think we've done like 76 shows in the past 4.5 months or so. So
76 shows in 4.5 months.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a lot. Were they all in the US?
No, I mean we've been to Texas, we've been to Indiana, we've been to Kentucky, we've been to Atlanta, we've been to New York, we've been to Philly, we've been pretty much every state from New York to Florida. Honestly,
wow.
Yeah, it's been a blessing. It's been like it's really amazing.
Whew. Well, if you did I guess some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, this guy's doing 76 shows in 4 months. We can't even get it. A lot of people with the pandemic and stuff, some of them didn't even get that. So
yeah, for sure. It was definitely, like I said, it's been a blessing. And a lot of people, with the pandemic, it actually kind of helped me a lot. So, with streams and things like that, it really boosted my career. So, I mean, for those that definitely had to go through it, that's sad. It's definitely a sad situation, but for us that keep grinding and the media and all these people that's keeping all this stuff irrelevant, it wasn't all bad. So,
So who would you like to work with that you haven't?
Everybody.
You never know, because here on this show, a lot of people be reaching out to people. So.
For sure, to be honest, like I'm open to work with any and all artists. To be honest, I guess that's why I've been able to go as far as I have been now. Like I've never been a closed artist. I've never been scared to go into any genre. You sing, you do rock, you do pop. It doesn't matter to me. Like we're gonna make a fire track, and so I'm definitely down to work with any and everybody. Everything is a blessing to me. I just kind of take it all in stride, and I go with it. Whatever door is gonna open, I'm stepping right inside. So any and all features is definitely a blessing for me.
So your type of your music, is it a lot of cursing or not really?
Here and there. I mean, I've got a clean album as well. Because like I said, I coach my students and kids and all these different things, and so I have that side, and then of course, I have the the street side, of course, as well, and so I'm best of both worlds,
So tell us about the album, Who Dat?
It was just a fun song, to be honest. Just a fun song, Who Dat. It was really just fun. Something I could do. I had just got my house at the time, and so I just was like, I'm gonna do a fun video, and I always try to keep the kids in it and keep them involved and kind of something to dance to and turn up to. And so that was really just the theme for that, was just, hey, let's kind of have a good time at the new house. So that's kind of how that came about.
So can you give us a little bit of it?
Who Dat? The song?
Yeah. Is it a rap song, or is it what is it? A music?
I mean, I would have to. That song's been out for a long time. I'm gonna have to go back.
Well, so you should know it in the back of your hand then.
Okay.
Unless you want to do something else.
Wait, but can I curse on here? Because I don't know if you can curse on here.
No, we can't. You can't be cursing.
See? So then I would have to do something clean. So
yes. So what? Okay. So what do you have that's clean that you could do?
Let's see. We've got.
Do what they want.
Okay, so I've got a song called "We're Not the Same." So it goes. I get the bag on the regular. I do not see no competitors getting this paper. I'm stacking my cheddar up. They want to stop me, but I am not letting up. Yes, I've been working while y'all busy catching up. My team be flexing. That's why they stay mad at us. Whoa, watch how I do it. I'm dripping sauce. They can see when I'm moving. Stepping the party, the thotties be choosing. I want the Ferrari, the house with the pool, and nobody doing it quite like me. Put my stuff on and got out of the streets. I'm chasing these M's while they hating on me. Straight to the top, now they waiting on me. I'ma show you how to ball. Big dogs don't sleep. Since a little kid, this is what I want to be. Banz. But yeah.
Bam. Well, that's, you see, bam, that's good. You didn't know I was gonna ask you that one.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
I love making clean music though. I got a lot of clean music, and I gotta put it out, a lot of stuff I gotta put out. I just brought myself out of my last contract, and so I'm kind of rebuilding and revamping and getting everything geared up for this big drop that's gonna be coming. So for sure, got some big things coming.
all right. So what about Options? That's another,
Ah,
is that an album?
yeah, Options is all the music that you name right now is not clean, but like you got like
Oh, well, you see, well, I just picked it. I said, well, let me see what this one is. Options. Tell us how you came up with that.
Options. It was an artist I was working with at the time, trying to kind of help him push him to get to the next level. And so I always try to find like independent artists and try to give them a push from time to time and just kind of reach out and help them while I'm kind of growing. And so I made the hook, and he just kind of killed the track. So that's kind of how it went.
Ooh. So are you still writing music?
Yeah, I write almost every day. Like my phone is just filled with just music. Like I
Jeez.
eat, breathe, and sleep music. It's my life for sure.
So your family supports what you do?
Yeah. I mean, it's not really an option. I mean, I've always been open and just, let it be known music is first. And, if it's ever a point in life there's something you don't want to be on or not be a part of this journey, I'm completely okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But I believe in what I'm doing, and I believe in where I'm trying to go. And so, everybody around me just has to, believe in that as well.
So how do you keep the curse music from the kids, because you don't want them to see that, or you can't help it?
Um, sometimes it's inevitable. So for the most part, I try to keep my videos like clean. I don't do like all the guns and like the drugs and like all that. So if anything, for the most part, I at least try to keep a clean video. And so you can't really find a balance, I guess.
Even though you're trying, right?
I'm trying for sure. Definitely trying.
Okay. So what's the most craziest thing that happened to you while you were doing a video or performing?
Oh man, I've had some crazy stuff happen on tour. I don't know about videos and stuff like that, but tour we've had people jumping off giant things and into the pool, and we've gotten kicked out of a couple
things. Like what? Like a
jumping
bus
off the
or
top of
something?
the hotel into the pool.
Oh!
We've gotten kicked out of a couple hotels. You know what I'm saying?
Well, obviously, if you do that, I think so.
Yeah, but I wasn't the reason we got kicked out. You know what I'm saying? It's just my entourage. Sometimes they can be a little crazy, and I got my own room elsewhere, but they like to party. So having an entourage sometimes can be tough. So
But
comes
how
with
do
the territory.
so you got to pay for everything when you go because these entourages, they don't expect nothing. They just want to come out.
Yeah, so that's why now I'm solo. You know what I'm saying? Now I've learned my lesson. It was a lesson trying to, build people and bring them to the next level with me. And, that's a task. And so now, it was costly. It was fun though, it was enjoyable because it kind of sucks traveling by yourself a lot of the time. And it's dope to have your team and people you can laugh with and have fun with. But yeah, is it costly? Is it? Oh my goodness.
Well, how big was your entourage?
At one point we had 2 tour buses and 4 cars.
2 tour buses?
Yeah. It got pretty big. So
if you think that's not big, I thought you were gonna say maybe a tour bus or something, a car.
We had 2 tour buses and 4 cars following that. So yeah,
and a lot of hotel rooms and a lot of money going out and a lot of alcohol and whatever.
Well, I don't drink, so that's a good thing on my end. I don't drink, so
yeah, but the other people do.
Yeah, but when you're doing shows, like you get VIP and bottles and all that stuff, so I'll just be like, you guys can, I don't drink, so when they give me VIP bottles and stuff, I just kind of, that's the purpose. I have an entourage. There you guys go. So it works out.
So now you don't have an entourage, so you got a whole bunch of VIP bottles going home.
I just leave it on the table, or I'll invite some people into my VIP and hey, here you guys go for the people that drink. I just don't drink. It's not my thing, you know.
Yeah, well, everybody has their thing. You know, they do something. They got
Sure.
to do something. One bad thing.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. Sure. I mean, I love Mary Jane. Don't get me wrong. So, you know, to each
mhm.
his own.
So what about? Hmm. Let me think. I'm gonna pull something out the hat.
So, well,
So,
I just had my billboard up in Times Square too.
oh
So that was
yes,
amazing. Coming back from New York doing that. That was amazing as well. And we got a Netflix series that'll be coming up soon too called Becoming Royal. And so I wrote that. And so we'll be shooting for
are
that
you
soon.
acting in that too, or no?
Yeah, I'll be acting in that as well a little bit for sure. Yeah,
So
you know,
what
gotta
part are
write it,
you
gotta be
playing?
in it. I'll be the CEO executive of the music company of the
Hmm.
business. So that'll
I
be my
wonder if
job, the
that fits
business
your
man.
part though.
Um, I mean, I'm always the one making stuff happen. You know, I'm definitely always on the business side. Like I said, my team normally do all the turn up and all of that. Like I'm pretty chill, you know, so definitely.
So when is that gonna come out on Netflix? I want to watch it.
It will be coming out next year. So
Okay.
we're gonna be finishing up shooting throughout the winter. Really we're supposed to binge shot it, but my manager keep me so busy. Shout out to you know what I'm saying, my manager. She keep me busy, but we're hopefully we'll get it done this winter.
So
And
where you guys
we'll
shooting it in? You have a location already, or?
yeah, so we'll be shooting in Michigan, Ohio, and Chicago.
Oh, okay. That's
So
so.
yeah,
I
it's gonna
guess
be
all you guys are in a little. No, I guess it's a Midwest, and then you're in. Okay.
yeah,
And
definitely
then I hope you
Midwest.
don't shoot it on a windy day down in Chicago, because I tell you, the whole set will be.
No, I think we're gonna keep it. I think we're gonna. Well, I'm basically gonna get a casting house and kind of put everybody in the same vicinity and everybody be traveling together and interviews and all this good stuff. Just pushing and building it up. And so hopefully I can keep everybody kind of together. That's the whole
Mhm.
purpose of this, and just having a strong cast. So we'll see how it goes.
Right. So, okay, so you're acting, you're singing, you're helping out the youth. So what more can
Coaching.
we expect?
Um, I mean, definitely a lot more music because I don't have a lot out right now. If you guys check my platforms and things like that, like right now, I think my hottest song right now is Tetris, which is doing pretty good and went viral on TikTok, so it's doing pretty good. So shout out to my fan base that's just been sticking with me and waiting and anticipating what I'm gonna do next. But I've been performing a lot of new music, so for the fans that got to see me and you know see me on different platforms, I've been performing a lot of different music. But we're definitely gearing up to drop new music, more movies. I was in Vegas. I just shot. Was in a movie called Pimpin' Ain't Dead.
Okay.
So definitely more movies, more TV. I'm writing a lot more as well. You guys will be seeing my youth team. They're gonna have a series as well. So be sure to follow them. They'll be from fifth grade. We'll be going through their journey through get high school and getting their scholarships and you know just their whole journey of getting sponsors and all that. I mean, our school is starting from nowhere, so it'll be you know great to see that. And just a lot of me, you know, whatever I can get my hands into. So
All right. So tell everybody where your social medias and stuff is, and your shout outs you want to give to your people. You did a little bit already. So
for sure. Shout out to everybody in the movement. Shout out to all my sponsors. You can find me on TREYBANZ on all platforms. You can find me on Instagram at ROTN _ Trey Banz. And yeah, Trey Banz is pretty much on everything. Royalty to the North is on everything. So I mean, as long as you put those two and two in, and shout out to my sister Joy Velli. Shout out to all the artists that's been working with me and dealing with me. If I did shout outs, we'd be here for another hour. So if I missed you, I'm sorry.
and you're tired.
Yeah, for sure. I literally we was in New York for like 2 days. Like I drove there, interviews and music and shows, and then I drove right back, you know, and then got to working on my basketball team, and then this interview, which I'll am completely thankful for, because wow,
Mhm.
wow. So I'm completely
Yeah,
thankful. So
and
I'm
we gotta. I want you to come back again when you do your when you do the movie. You get the movie out, and how when you drop your song, so we can find out about that and how that went. So, anyways, I do want to thank you, TREY BANZ, for coming on to Real Life Matters tonight. And oh, it was you
for
got so
sure,
much on the go there. I even feel busy.
for sure. The next time you guys see me, I'll have all my jewelry and stuff on, and
Oh
I'll be more
God,
flashy for you guys.
you got all
You
your
know what I'm
bling bling.
saying?
Next time you come
Yeah,
on, you'll have all your bling bling
yeah. I'll be
on.
way more. I'll put on some more
All
stuff
right.
for sure.
But I thank you and everybody, and I thank the viewers for watching. Follow TREY BANZ. I know he has a big phone, but he needs a lot more. And support him, support the people that come on, because these guys are working hard to keep you guys entertained during this time and even after the time, and then we're moving into the future. So, anyways, I thank
Yeah.
everybody for tuning in today. Bye for now.
See ya.